Christopher Robin. I didn't review this movie when it dropped in theaters, but after my second viewing, I feel like I'm ready. As we all know, Christopher Robin is a small boy living in Sussex, England, who frequently visits 100 Acre Woods where his friends live. All the characters representing an emotion or state of mind one can relate to in these stories. Pooh being simple-minded yet very kind, Tigger being energetic and reckless, Piglet being anxious and insecure, just to mention a few. All these colorful characters led to really fun adventure stories, often with a life lesson attached to it. They had tons of heart, albeit with a pretty simple setup. Well, in this story, Christopher Robin is going to boarding school, which means he has to leave all his friends from 100 Acre Woods behind. As a grown-up, Robin, now played by Ewan McGregor, struggles as his workplace needs to make budget cuts, and his boss lays the burden of who to fire on him. Robin's wife, played by Hayley Atwell, feels like he never pays any real attention to their daughter, Madeline, that she will never have a happy childhood. Robin, on the other hand, has a hard time to grasp this perspective, since he just wants Madeline to grow up as prepared for adult life as possible. The movie is very on the nose with its message and themes, but I don't mind it in this case. It's an easy concept to grasp for all audiences, that it's okay to break up hard work once in a while with some play. That doing nothing for a while can lead to the very best of something. And that's what makes the movie multifaceted. One thing I would like to point out is the biggest piece of symbolism in this movie. That would be Christopher Robin himself. He symbolizes us, the viewer, who has forgotten a simpler time of life. A similar concept to what is depicted in a movie like Hook. A reverse coming-of-age story, I suppose. It's not trying to be subtle about this message, it's very straightforward in that regard. But me, who has not watched Winnie the Pooh for several years, and to come back to these characters together with Robin gives us a very easy connection, so it's pretty effective. The movie uses several sucker punches to get to you. For example, Robin explains to Pooh that his briefcase is where you store your most important things when you work. Later, Pooh spots Madeline doing her homework and asks Robin if Madeline can come out to play. Robin says no. She's busy doing her homework. To which Pooh asks, does she have a briefcase like you? Again, simple, yet very effective. It's not completely derived of faults, however. Of course, the movie tend to lean a lot on nostalgia, with Robin being symbolism for us as viewers coming back to 100 Acre Woods and coming back to these characters. Having familiar imagery and themes helps us to reconnect with the world of Winnie the Pooh. So it gets a pass, I suppose. So all in all, it's a very sweet movie. It accomplishes everything it sets out to do, all while remaining a pretty simple piece of work. So, that's pretty much everything I had on Christopher Robin. If you guys have any questions or want to have some discussions, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Vortex out.